My research topic will be conducted on Bushells Lagoon. Bushells Lagoon is located 1 minute from the town centre of Wilberforce. It is a historical significant lagoon and is named after a second fleeter, Paul Bushell, who was a resident in Wilberforce. The lagoon is surrounded by turf farmers, except from the east side of the lagoon, where local residents are seated. In my research project, I will also have a client, Robin Woods, who I will be conducting tests for. I will conduct tests at two sides of the lagoon, the southern side and the eastern side of the lagoon. The water chemistry tests will include turbidity, water temperature, dissolved oxygen, total dissolved solids. I will conduct all these tests because there is no knowledge of what the water chemistry is like in the lagoon and whether all of the water quality tests will fall in line with the ANZAC guidelines. I will also research the potential causes of the results, assuming the results are above and or below the ANZAC guidelines, and research using secondary data the history of the lagoon and investigate such clauses including previous illegal dumping and previous droughts that have affected the lagoon. My main aims and objectives of the project is to gain knowledge of what the water chemistry and what the water quality is in Bushells Lagoon, and whether or not the water is within the ANZAC guidelines for all various water tests I plan on conducting. I also aim to conduct a pilot study to determine whether or not the water quality tests are the correct tests I should be conducting in my research project, and whether or not the correct strategies or techniques are being used in the collection of my research data. In order to conduct my raw data and conduct my pilot study, I will have to be organised and communicate well to my course supervisors and various university laboratory staff members. My main research question is, what is the water quality in the lagoon? Is it within the ANZAC guidelines, and what are the potential causes of these results? The image on the screen shows a layout of Bushells Lagoon and my sites where I plan to conduct my data collection. Site 1 is located on the left of the picture, and Site 2 is located on the right of the picture. Almost all the land surrounding the lagoon is categorised as private land. However, under council records, it is public land, so I believe at the moment this matter is being disputed between both parties. So I will only be able to do my water quality tests at the two sites. The first site is public land, a road that goes through the dam to the left of the map. The second site is a private land, and I've been granted approval by the owner to do my water quality testing. This is on the right side of the map. The red circles indicate the areas where I plan to do my water quality tests. In my research project, I plan to use a variety of literature sources to help me understand the history of Bushells Lagoon and help me compare my data collection of the lagoon from previous years. However, there is a very scarce amount of information about Bushells Lagoon, besides one website reference, Louise Wilson 2011, where it discusses the historical layout of the grounds surrounding the lagoon, with a brief mention of the lagoon being very dry and shallow from 2001 to 2011. I have found no relevant information regarding the lagoon that assists me with my project. The only relevant information I've been given is third-hand information from my client, telling me in the past there have been illegal dumping of chemicals in the lagoon. However, this is unreliable information, and I will have to research and find a reliable source of information before accepting these statements as facts. My client has, however, informed me that the nearby Hawkesbury Central Library, located in Windsor, may have some data on Bushells Lagoon that may assist me in my project. This is something I'll have to investigate in the near future. The image on the screen shows the field notebook, which I will use to record my raw data that I will collect from my water quality tests at Bushells Lagoon. The next image on the screen shows the laboratory notebook, which I will use to record my raw data results that I collected from some of my water quality testings from Bushells Lagoon. Some difficulties I will encounter in my project is a lack of secondary data or literature sources. The lagoon has barely been documented in the past, and there is very limited amount of data in the lagoon. I will manage this problem by using my raw data or primary data to discuss my project and compare the data results to other lagoons or waterways within Australia. I will use the reports from the other lagoons or waterways to see why I might have got such results.